falls down scarce silently. Meadows and far-shaded streams, still without a sound, like some soft minister of dreams. Snowfall holds around, wood and water, earth and air. Silence is everywhere. Save when at lonely smells some farmer sleigh urged on, with rustling runners and sharp bells, swings by me and is gone. Or from the empty waste I hear a sound remote and clear. The barking of a dog to cattle is sharply pealed, bone echoing from some wayside stall or barnyard far afield. Then all is as silent, and the snow falls settling soft and slow. Evening deepens and the gray folds closer around the sky. The world seems shrouded so far away. Its noise is sleep, and I, as secret as yon buried stream, plod dumbly on and dream. And dream. And dream. And dream. I dream.
Thank you, Robin. Welcome to this quiet time on the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, the longest night, which we come to light some candles, have some music, a time of quiet, time to let it go of the busyness of the season and just to be. Thanks, Quinn, for singing tonight with Robin. We'll all sing along too. Everything you need is on the overhead screen. I know we put out a couple of pieces of paper back there, but you don't really need them. It's not light enough probably to see anyway. Diana, yes, please close the door. We're having some heating issues, so you might want to keep your jackets with you because it is fairly cool in here. Thanks, Andy, for, as always, for the technical, and for Christine and Judy for setting up. Thank you for being here in this quiet time. All around us, we see the lights of Christmas. We hear the sounds of joyful celebration. We come here, recognizing that this season is often difficult for many and may not be as joyful for us as it may be for others. As the nights have grown longer, sadness and emptiness, loneliness and pain may have wrapped around the hearts of many of us. In the season of long nights, some struggle to put into words that which causes them to feel blue rather than joyful. For some, a loved one has died. For others, a friend has moved away. Still others have lost a job, a cherished dream, a sense of hope. We might be feeling worried or trapped or insecure, adrift or alone. We may be grieving what might have been but will not be, or grieving over what used to be but cannot be anymore. We may simply be in need of a quiet space and calm in an otherwise busy time. Whatever may have brought you here, we offer to the one who calls us into love, the one who is love, knowing that there is no pain that does not echo in God's heart, no joy that does not come from God's hand. And so we are here to light a candle, to sing some songs, to hear music, but mostly just to be. And so we say responsively, come from your gift wrapping and purchasing for loved ones and near ones.
We're ready to let the buying and selling of Christmas go for a while.
Come from the place of meeting and greeting friends and family, Christmas parties and busyness.
We are ready to be quiet and wait to appreciate this moment.
Come from the place of reunion and loud conversations, from banter and festivities.
We are ready to ponder the losses we've experienced and be quiet in the sanctuary of this place.
When the wind of winter blows.
When the wind of
Winter blows, bringing times of solitude, fill the silence with night, be our heart's compassion. Holy light, warm our night, warm the time of winter. Holy light, warm our night, warm the time of winter. When we shiver in despair, when the chill of death comes near, hold the Spirit, calm our fear, while the evening deepens. Holy light, warm our night, warm the time of winter. Holy light, warm our night, warm the time of winter. When in days of fallen snow, change confounds o'er love burns low. From the ashes women rise, phoenix of ours growing. Holy light, warm our night, warm the time of winter. Holy light, warm our night, warm the time of winter. What does it mean to mourn? Wrote Macrina Verdiker. I asked the multitude, and an old man stepped forward. To mourn, he said, is to be given a second heart. It is to care so deeply that you show your ache in person. To mourn is to be unashamed of tears. It is to be healed and broken and built up, all in the same moment. Blessed are you if you can minister to others with a heart that feels, with a heart that hurts, with a heart that loves. And blessed are you if you can minister to others with a heart that serves and a heart that sees the need before it's spoken. To mourn is to forget yourself for a moment and get lost in someone else's pain, and then to find yourself in the very act of getting lost. To mourn is to be an expert in the miracle of being careful with another's pain. It is to be full of the willingness of forever reaching out, picking up, holding carefully those who hurt. To mourn is to sing with the dying and to be healed by the song and the death.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, God. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. O Spirit, grant that I may finally seek so much to be controlled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's doubt, true faith in you.
O Spirit, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving to ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life.
We gather here, we name our losses before God. The loss of a partner in life, the loss of a child, the loss of a sister, the loss of a brother, the loss of a grandchild, the loss of a loved one, the loss of a friend, the loss of a pet, the loss of health, the loss of a cherished dream, the loss of independence, the loss of self-confidence. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger. My love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. Keep going. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger. My love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger. My love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. We name our own particular losses in silence before God, moments of memory, the good ones and the hard ones, reflection on the feelings that have been ours in loss. We pause and remember and reflect. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger. My love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger. My love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger. My love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. Knowing that we are not alone, that the sacred spark of love is within and around us, we now light this candle of the cosmic Christ, a symbol of peace to all on earth and a symbol of the new light that comes with lengthening days ahead. As we light this candle, we remember all who yearn for a word of hope, all who gaze into the night sky in longing, all who listen for an angel's song, As we light this candle, we also remember the promise of hope, that the song of love is sung in us and creation anew.
Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, my love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, my love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid, my love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near.
So I invite you to come forward to light candles. A candle on one of the tables. As you light a candle, think of the persons that you miss this Christmas. Think of the sorrows that you bring. Think of the hopes that you might take away. Think of the new light in the world and in your own life as we hear Quinn and Robin sing the Wexford Carol and In the Bleak Midwinter. So please come up separately, but please come up and light a candle or candles.
Good people, this Christmas time.
Just don't all come up at once. Just take your time.
Well, and bear in mind what our good God for us has done in sending His beloved Son. With Mary holy we should pray
To God with love this Christmas day. In Bethlehem,
upon that morn there was a blessed Messiah born.
near Bethlehem, did shepherds keep their flocks of lambs, and feeding sheep,
To whom God's angels did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear.
prepared and cold, the angel said,
To Bethlehem, be not afraid, for then you'll find
shepherds went the babe to find, and as God's angel had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
With Mary holy we should pray
To God with love this Christmas day, in Bethlehem upon that morn there was the blessed Messiah born. In the bleak winter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hot as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago, our God, heaven cannot hold him, no earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place sufficed. The Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ, in a foreign whom cherubim worship night and day, a west full of milk and a manger full of hay. Enough for him whom angels told, fall down before. Ox and ass and camel which adore. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what I can I give
when it is hard to see the way ahead.
You are the Spirit that brings light, loving God.
When life lacks zest or purpose and we long for the one who we've lost.
You are the Spirit that brings courage, loving God.
When we know of loved ones or family members who are hurting.
You are the Spirit that enables us to listen and console, loving God.
When we look back to good times that have changed.
You're the Spirit that revives significant memories and enables us to share them, loving God.
As we remember all of the things that bring us grief and struggle.
You are the Spirit that breathes through us and in us and gives us new hope.
As we remember those in our faith community who have suffered loss.
The Spirit that calls us to ask the simple question, how can we help them?
As we think of those refugees without hope worldwide, people at risk in their Ukrainian homes, Palestinians crying for justice, Somalis on the brink of famine, or other needs.
You, loving God, are the Spirit of compassion that compels us to speak and act to bring change.
And loving God, when your Spirit seems gone from us, you give us the blessing of a birth, a life, a new beginning, the pledge of your presence in time and beyond time. Amen. O ancient love.
Ancient love, processing through the ages, O hidden love, revealed in human form, O promised love, the dream of seers and sages, O living love within our hearts be born. Love within our hearts be born. O windless love that dwells among the stranger, O lowly love that knows the mighty scorn, O hungry love that lay within a manger, O living love within our hearts be born. O living love within our hearts be born. O gentle love, caressing those in sorrow, O tender love that comforts those forlorn, O hopeful love that promises tomorrow, O living love within our hearts be born. O living love within our hearts be born. O suffering love that bears our human weakness, O O boundless love that rises with the morn. O mighty love concealed in infant meekness. O living love within our hearts be born. O living love within our hearts be born.
Your grief for what you've lost lifts a mirror up to where you're bravely working. Expecting the worst, you look, and instead, here's the joyful face you've been longing to see. Your hand opens and closes, opens and closes. If it were always a fist or always as stretched open, you would be paralyzed. Your deepest presence is in every small contraction and expansion. The two as beautifully balanced and coordinated as bird wings. And from Hafiz. The earth braces itself for the feet of a lover of God about to dance. The sky becomes very timid when a great saint starts weaving his arms in joy. For the sky knows its prized fixtures. The sun, the moon, and planets could all wind up rolling so wild on the floor. My dear, this world, its laws, our perceptions are such a minute part of existence. Should not all of our suffering and sadness be like this? As just dropped from an infant's palm that is asleep against the breast of God. The earth braces itself for the feet of Hafiz. The sky pulls a mirror from its pocket and is practicing looking coy. For the beloved has at last opened its arms and is inviting my heart to eternally dance. The day candle, the sun has forgotten the hour. The whole world has gone joyously mad. Look, the sun's sweet cheeks are blushing in the middle of the night, desiring the rampage of the feet of God's lovers. And so, will you come and see the light?
Come and see the light from the stable door. It is shining newly bright, though it shone before. It will be your guiding star. It will show you who you are. Will you hide or decide to meet the light? Will you step into the light that can free the slave? If you stand for what is right, it will heal and save. By the pyramids of greed, there's a longing to be freed. Will you hide or decide to meet the light? Will you tell about the light in the prison cell? Though it's shackled out of sight, it is shining well. When the truth is cut and roast, and the innocent abused, will you hide or decide to meet the light? Will you join the hope alight in the young girl's eyes, of the mighty put to flight by a baby's cries? When the lowest and the least are the foremost at the feast, will you hide or decide to meet the light? Will you travel by the light of the babe newborn, in the candle lit at night, there's a gleam of dawn, and the darkness all about is too dim to put it out. Will you hide or decide to meet the light?
May God's Spirit go with you as you leave this quiet sanctuary.
Only during the festivities, we rest in the knowledge that God's Spirit is with us.
When you want to just be on your own,
God's Spirit is with us.
when friends and family are sensitive and caring,
We will celebrate God's Spirit is with us.
and when peace is hard to come by,
We will remember that God is with us. Emmanuel.
in the days to come, may God bless you and keep you. May God's face be lifted upon you. May God's light give you peace this night and always. Amen.
Dream a time, this Christmas time, when no one's hungry or afraid, that weapons go and harvest found, that floods are dead and made. Dream a gift, the Christmas gift that changes everything we see, the shimmering of angel wings, the child of mystery.
Just before we say these words, if you are looking for inspiration, and the lights around town are always lovely, but the ones up Josephine Street at Gore, if you've not seen whoever puts lights on all of the branches of that tree, you've got to go and just spend some time looking at that lovely tree. It's just really just such a lovely beacon of hope and light in Nelson. So I don't know who lives there, so I'm not promoting that particularly, but it's just a lovely display of light. We say these words together. God of hope, give us this night a glimpse of trust and assurance, a sense of purpose and possibility. Come into our hearts and our minds, bringing comfort, health, peace, and light. Recreate in us a sense of thanksgiving in the joy of your love. Amen.
Quia fecit mihi magna, qui potens est. Et sanctum nomen eius. Mi magna qui potens est, et sanctum nomen eius, nomen eius. qui potens est. Et sanctum nomen eius. Quia fecit in mania qui potens est. Et sanctum nomen eius. Ni mania qui potens est. Et sanctum nomen eius